Okay, before I get into the actual review and loadout of the pack, or not the pack, sorry, the flick vest, the fighting load carrier vest, I'm just going to show you quickly what it looks like with the OCP Scorpion W2 camo. I don't know how well you can see me, but I think it blends fairly nicely. This is just the Gore-Tex layer. So of course it's going to look, the colors are going to be a little bit different once you get your actual ACUs or Army combat uniform. And they'll probably be in the OCP Scorpion W2. And there's a little bit of a difference between multicam and Scorpion W2, and that is that all the designs, or not designs, but the camo patterns, these lines, they run horizontal. On multicam, you'll find vertical lines going upward. So that's a pretty easy way to tell the difference between the two camos. Anyhow, this is the current US camouflage that they're rolling in, and I think it goes nicely with this old USMC flick vest. I'm sure they're going to come out with Scorpion W2 flicks, or maybe they might replace the flick entirely, who knows. But I thought I'd give you a look at that too. I'll put the hood up. I'm not a fan of the hood on these rain jackets. They're way too big, but they're designed for a helmet. Another thing I don't like is that the collar comes out so far, because when I was out in the rain, when it was really raining hard, I had to lean my head down so I'd cover the collar here, or else rain goes down it. Anyhow, into the review we go, and the loadout. Okay, I did a horrible job at showing off the camo with the vest in that video. I'll just look over it. I'll leave it in there, but this will probably give you a better look at what the vest looks like with the Scorpion W2 camo blended with this old school US Marine Corps flick. So this is what it looks like. As I was showing him the clip ahead there, that this hood looks kind of goofy when it's on, but especially when you cinch it up. But that's got nothing to do with the vest. So here's the back side of it. So hopefully that will help you choose what you would prefer. Maybe get something old school like this to blend with the OCP Scorpion W2, or wait until they start producing flicks for this camo. So I thought I'd just give you a better look at that, because I looked over the video and it was pretty horrible. I was barely even in frame, so I hope you guys like it. And on to the review. Welcome to Manitoba Bushcrafting and Reviews. This is the final video review on the US Marine Corps Flick, or FLC vest. It's a tactical vest, and okay, so first off, what I'm going to do is show you everything I got in the vest, and then I'm going to give you my final opinion on the vest from what I've tested so far. So in the grenade pouch, on the top here, I got my chart cloth and bandana. So that goes in my first grenade pouch. And note that on these grenade pouches there's a little loop here, so you can hang like a carabiner if you want onto that. So right there you go. This one, I have a pair of thermal socks with a, I'm not going to take it out, but it's a little teddy bear full of honey. It's disgusting honey, by the way, and cheap. I got that at the dollar store, so, but honey will give you energy. So that's the second grenade pouch. I'll do it up afterwards. Here's my Rosco medical pouch. I'm not going to go through everything inside of this because I've done videos on this pouch before. I'm going to say that since that video was recorded on the Rosco medical pouch, that I have fixed the buttons on the Molly or Pals straps. So those are fixed now and they stay on there pretty good. Here's the utility pouch. And in my last video on this vest, I said I got 9 pouches and then I added the Rosco pouch. That was I misspoke. It came with 8 pouches and then I added the Rosco medical pouch. In the utility pouch, I got another pair of thermal socks. I have a magnifying glass. I have what we call a toque in Canada with some rubberized gloves for working. I have a little Energizer flashlight, which I'm reviewing right now. And then cattail fluff to make more char cloth. So that guarantees me fires. And that's a good thing if you're in the cold. I will leave this out of the pouch and put it back later. Okay. So moving on to the M4 pouches. These are double mag pouches. They're the old school ones with the Velcro and the button snap. In this one I got a rain poncho, an emergency space blanket, which is the case is falling apart on that, and then another rain poncho. So that's what I got in that pocket. And we'll just snap this one up. This does not have a loop underneath to hang a carabiner on there or anything like that. In this one, I got my Spyderco Sharp Maker, which fits perfectly in there. I might be able to like slip something else in there, something really thin, but for the most part that holds my Spyderco Sharp Maker. Guarantees me a sharp knife out in the wilderness. And in this pouch here, the last M4 pouch, I got this mason twine, which is actually supposed to be pretty good. And then I got about, I'd say 80 feet of paracord bunched up in the bottom there. I'm not going to pull it out, but it's in there. Then I got my Sawyer water filter, which I'm probably going to have to replace because I do believe this got exposed to below 0 temperatures and that makes it no good. Maybe not no good, but it definitely damages the little membrane inside of it. So that fits in a 9mm magazine pouch. Then I got Sharpie. Who knows what you need that for, and stropping compound. And then of course I'm wearing a leather belt, so I wouldn't need a strop, I'd just use my belt. And then the last thing is my Schrade SCHF 42D. And this is my favorite knife, so that gets attached to the vest there too. Okay, so my thoughts on this vest: it's extremely handy. If it wasn't for this problem where it gets caught on the inner mesh pocket, I would give it 5 stars. I'll give it 5 stars anyways, because I'm pretty sure this is just isolated to my vest. It was a defect. I'm sure there's plenty more out there that don't have that problem. But to solve that problem, I go under the vest, pull the zipper up, and bam, it comes off easy enough. I could always sew it. Here's the issue right here. It's too close to the zipper. Inside the vest, there's these big mesh pockets here, and they got a little Velcro fastener. Those are on both sides, so you can store maps, documents, anything you'd want to be kind of protected a little bit because they're on the inside of the vest. And then besides that, in here is a buckle, and then there's the female end in this side, and that's it for if you're wearing body armor or heavy duty clothes like winter clothes. You wouldn't be able to close the vest, so you can use these buckles just to hold the vest like that. I'm not going to pull the buckles on the bottom out because it's really hard to get them back in, but there is a buckle for the bottom too. And that was designed to go over body armor. The vest does telescope outward and inward. Ooh, my flashlight's on. Sorry guys. So the vest does, like, on the back side of it here, it does telescope inward and outward if you pull out the tabs here. And then it adjusts up and down as well with these, the straps on the back. And they come with little strap keepers to keep it all organized. Other than that, I tested it out today. I was belly crawling in the field with it today, and it felt pretty comfortable belly crawling with it on. It wasn't horrible. I did run into a couple thistle bushes, but it didn't seem to damage the vest or poke holes in anything. So, anyhow, I give it 5 stars because it does exactly what I wanted it to, which is bring some of my most essential gear up front, and it helps balance me out with my heavy ILBE backpack, which is also Marine's backpack. If some of you guys don't know that, it was the old Marine Corps backpack. There's not much else I could say about it other than that. And if you like the video, click like or dislike. If you want to share, share. If you want to comment, comment. And I'll see you in another video. Okay, bye.